All right. Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Lady and Guy Games. This is a first stream. We are going to be playing Persona 5. I guess let's introduce ourselves.
I have to go first? You're putting me on the spot?
Yeah, Lady and Guy Gaming.
Okay, so I guess that makes me Lady. I'm mostly doing the commentary here. Sorry, I have a cat putting his tail literally in my face. Yeah, I guess we'll start with that. I mostly like to watch and commentate.
Hey.
Without being here.
There you go. And I am Guy. I'm the guy here. So, I was kind of the idea here. I kind of came up with I wanted to get streaming, and she was sort of interested, and so we started getting to it. Yeah, soundtrack for this game's great. We're playing Persona 5. This game's been out for a while now. It's not anything new or special at this point. So.
Oh, I disagree. I still think it's special.
I think it's pretty. It is what it is. It's special.
I just think maybe I'm more easily entertained.
I don't know. I think it's your first Persona game. Everyone likes their first Persona game a lot.
I don't know. I started Persona 4 before this one. I still haven't played this one. I still only watched you play this one.
Yeah, I get that. I guess Persona 4 is probably your.
I don't know. I like the aesthetic of this one better, but I think thus far I like the story. The story of 4 is a little bit deeper to me, but I do love everything about this one visually.
I get that. It's a good one.
Fuck, but I forgot about Morgana.
Yeah, worst part of the game. Full disclosure, I have beaten this game before. It's going to be a, I'm starting a new game here.
So spoilers, I guess. I guess there may be spoilers ahead then if you haven't played this game. Just FYI.
Yeah, I guess spoilers ahead. I'm not gonna, we're going full new game. No, no new game plus. I'm gonna try my best to do as much of the social links as I can, but you know how that goes. You know how that stuff goes. It's gonna be tough. So
we're gonna do this strategically.
Yeah, we'll do it strategically. New game. Oh, Morgana, you're the worst.
I did forget about that.
Downloadable costumes. Oh, all right, yeah. This is all the downloadable stuff in the DLC.
Oh, you hacked up. You didn't make sure.
What's that?
That all this was done beforehand.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about this. I forgot about all this stuff. Wow, spent a lot of money on this game. I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, no shit.
So if you happen to know somebody who was murdered and thrown out by a...
No, that's a different game.
That's Persona 4.
That's a different game.
That's a different game.
Oh. It's a completely different game.
Alright, if you happen to know somebody who... Oh, that's a little more dark. Yeah, who was, coerced by a teacher.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, man. Well, some serious implications here already.
Take a shot every time they say the word distortion.
Yeah, or, yeah, I actually can't think of other words, but there's a lot of them in this one.
Oh, it's dead air when you're typing there.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get the word out on our Facebook here.
Give us a cool background at least, like pick one of the heart-shaped ones.
I'm not gonna do all that.
Oh, come on.
All right, I'll do this one. Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Wonderfully perfect. All right, opening cutscene / tutorial. Let's do it.
I love the anime cutscenes.
There's a lot more of them than there were in Persona 4.
Oh, come on, like, doesn't this just, like, take you back to, like, the very first time you put this game in?
Oh, the first time, I was so excited. The first time I popped this bad boy into the old, into the old PlayStation 4, I was way excited because, you know, I got into Persona 5 when Persona 4 was about to come out. My buddy got it, and so
Wait, you got into Persona 5 when Persona 4?
I meant just Persona, just the series in general, I guess, just the Persona series. But you know, my buddy had got Persona 4 when it came out, and so we were hanging out. We would hang out there. He was playing Persona 4, and I got hooked. It was really like it got me. I love anime, so any kind of anime, it's gonna get me. So we just kind of hung out, and I watched him play Persona 4 for a while, and you know, kind of got into it. He had Persona 3, so he let me borrow that.
You know, all things considered, I was just thinking about this because I was watching the way he was kind of standing up there smoking down at the crowd. And I was thinking, you know, they portray you as much more of like a bad boy in this game compared to the last game, but you sure do have a lot fewer freedoms. Like, you have somebody telling you what to do like 96% of the time in this game.
Yeah, you really do. I think it's in stark contrast to Persona 3, where you do have a lot of freedom, but that character is such a mopey, sad boy. He's great. I love him, but he's a little, it gets to be something else sometimes. Oh man, tutorial fight. Music in this game's great. You know, some people hate on it. I understand why. I mean, well, rather, I don't, but I get it. You know, some people just don't like anime. I don't understand why you would play this game if you don't like anime.
Well, I don't know, maybe you like, don't like anime, but you like RPGs.
I get that. I can't think of, oh, well, no, there's a lot of RPGs that are not anime.
I mean, like, would you say that then you wouldn't play Kingdom Hearts if you didn't like anime? Is that a stretch?
I could say you wouldn't play Kingdom Hearts if you didn't like Disney. Although I guess some people play Kingdom Hearts and they don't like Disney, they just like the RPG. Yeah, they just like Final Fantasy. I
was actually always confused about that for a long time because I didn't know how the two were related at all. So, I also didn't understand the Final Fantasy series in general. Just as far as like whether or not everything was interconnected or how that worked. So I was just very confused by everything, why they were in Kingdom Hearts, but they looked like Final Fantasy characters and that sort of thing.
I get that. Yeah, Final Fantasy can be a little overwhelming if you don't really know what's going on. Like if you don't know anything about it. Shout out to Shoji Meguro. Again, I'm going to talk about the soundtrack for this game a lot. It's great. It's a good one. And what was the company that did the vinyl pressing of this album? Do you remember that? Do you remember the name of that company?
No, not off the top of my head.
Man,
it was, I don't know, they do some cool stuff, I guess.
Is it the same people that did the Zelda one? Or is that... No, that's I Am 8-Bit. That's another great
that's
company.
what it was. It was I Am 8-Bit.
Was it I Am 8-Bit?
It was I Am 8-Bit.
Okay, I Am 8-Bit is a company that I love. They do vinyl pressings of video game soundtracks.
Unsponsored plug here.
Yeah, unsponsored plug. I wish I could give them more money. So I guess, you know, this is the way to do it. There's only one viewer right now, and that's me. Snow's actually watching this right now. But eventually, someday people will be watching. Always act as if you got an audience. Number one.
I don't know. Does that make you conceited?
No, I just mean like if you're doing something.
Oh, like just like people are watching, not necessarily that you're like the center of attention.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Oh, you spoke. You have a voice.
Yeah.
Why are you such like a punk, all things considered?
Well, you're not. You're just portrayed as one. That's the idea.
Yeah, but like he's still like
acts
like one for the most part. Like
he's got that attitude about him. Got him.
Under arrest, motherfucker.
Under arrest, dude.
Alright, his shoes pointed.
Yeah, they've got a little bit of a point to them, kind of like that
shit.
Robin Hood.
Oh.
Gun pointed to your head, dude. That's
Oh. Do they even have guns like that in Japan?
pretty brutal. Yeah, I mean, they have guns. You can get a gun in Japan. It's not... You can get a gun. There's laws for it, though. Like, it's a little stricter over there. I know that... I think that if you own a gun in Japan, you have to, like, open your house up to, like, random searches periodically. Like the police can just straight up come in and check your gun safe and make sure everything's on the up and up. Yeah,
That's one way of doing things.
yeah. I mean, it's not the best way of doing things. I'm not into invasion of privacy or nothing.
Oh, yeah, what's the deal with your parents?
In this game,
Yeah.
I think that they just, I don't know. You don't really talk about that a whole lot.
Do they not?
No, I don't think so. I don't remember. Because
You can't.
yeah, no, they drugged him and beat the crap out of him. Yeah.
And now you're throwing water on him. He's like a high school kid.
He's a high schooler, and they don't care. They do not care. What? How are you going to?
Well, they drugged him, right?
Yeah.
Don't react to this drug we injected you with.
Don't do it. Not at all. Oh man. Say anything about the camera. Well. I mean, that's kind of the definition of video evidence there. What should I say?
Don't answer him.
Just don't even dignify. All right, I gotcha.
Oh,
damn.
Didn't go awesome for you.
Not at all. Oh man. Possession of weapons. Those are not real weapons. Manslaughter?
Who did you kill? Who died?
I don't remember. I do not remember who dies. Manslaughter? A punk. Every last bit, dude.
I was enjoying it. You don't know. I don't know.
What should I play? Hard, yeah?
Wait, what is the description for merciless?
Most difficult setting.
Ruthlessly brutal. Let's not do ruthlessly brutal challenge.
How about hard? Hard's fine. This game's not too hard, all things
You
considered.
know, alright, no rage quitting.
No, that doesn't happen.
No, you get pretty frustrated.
That's okay. Alright, hard. Was that his way of justifying the difficulty selection with asking whether or not he enjoyed it? I guess that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Weird.
That
That's a
works.
weird way of yeah, I wouldn't have thought of that.
It's a weird way of doing it. Weird way of doing things,
It
yeah.
works.
Hey, it does it.
No, you can't just ask him to sign it.
Well, he's doing it. Yeah, I want to talk to my lawyer. Like,
I don't know. What are his rights? I don't know if he read any rights.
know. Yeah, I don't know about Japanese. I mean, they don't have the Miranda rights. I don't think that. They may have something similar, but I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't.
I guess what age are you legally an adult, though?
Probably 18. I think that's still the case over there.
Is he 18?
No, he's in high school.
I was.
Although, I don't know.
Oh,
I guess,
shit.
Oh, what's his name?
We haven't even.
We did not discuss his
Did not
name
discuss
one
this
bit.
at all.
We haven't discussed any of his name.
Uh,
Should we pick a Japanese one, or should a fake, offensive Japanese name, or should we do just a joke name? Storyboard.
What?
Name him Oatmeal.
Protagonist?
Protagonist. Coon. No, that's not gonna fit.
Yeah, Hero-san.
Hero-san. The hero. Hero. Oh, it's this.
Name him Senpai.
Hero Senpai?
No, just Senpai.
Just name him Senpai?
Oh, or will Hero Senpai fit?
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. Like the whole for one name.
No, I don't know. Whatever.
I'm naming him Senpai. I just think that's funny now.
Well, it's like right, because like they put his name in there, so it'll be like, hey Senpai, all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess
What if
that
it's
works.
Senpai?
They don't.
Then it would be Senpai.
They don't really say. They don't really do the whole. I mean, they do, of course, but I remember when I was playing through Persona 3 the first time, and it's like almost every other word is a honorific that they kept.
No. Wait. I didn't realize you got two full names here.
Yeah, well, you get a first
I know
and a
we're
last
making
name.
too big a deal out of this, but
Yeah, just give him a little name. Give him a little something. Yeah, I'm doing it. He's Senpai. That's his name.
Senpai. Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
I always put way too much, like most things in life, I put way too much thought into Senpai. That is my name.
I usually look up Japanese names for this bit, like if I'm doing at the very beginning, or I think when I played Persona 4, I actually looked up what the fan name was for the guy. It was a little silly, but
What business do you have here?
I'm the prosecutor, dude.
Urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Ichima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction.
Well, I'm butting in.
We're butting in.
There's a call from your director.
What are you doing?
It's alright. Oh man. It took me a long time to figure out what this guy was all about. No.
What's up with her? Oh, that's her hand. Okay, so I thought the guy behind her, I thought his hand was her hand, and we couldn't figure out what was going on with her shoulder.
Yeah, it does kind of look a little weird. I think the character models in this game were a little weird. They look a lot better than, the past games, but that's not saying much.
Well, yeah, because they kind of ought to
Yeah,
look better. Things have progressed.
things have progressed.
Yeah, because the last game wasn't even on the PS4 at all. It was only on the PS2.
Yeah.
So now you're on the PS3.
Well, this one was on the PS3.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, they have it. There's a PS3 version.
That's a little silly.
Well, they promised that it was going to be on the PS3, so they kind of had to, they had to do it. Almost anything.
She is always telling you that she doesn't have a lot of time, but all things considered, it takes you a long
It takes the
time
entire-
to tell you the story.
Right. It takes the entirety of the game to tell you what to do.
60 hours!
Much more than 60 hours.
I don't know. I couldn't figure out the method behind it. Of course you couldn't.
Hey,
True.
true. Well,
The fact that he responded to a question, I wouldn't necessarily
call that
call that
coherent.
coherent because, you have full-on conversations with me when you're still sleeping all the time.
I've done that. I'll do that all the time. Oh, it's
Full blue butterfly!
it's Philemon.
What?
He's from the original Persona games, Persona 1 and 2. He's kind of the guy that puts it all he puts all the events in motion, but they kind of cut him out of Persona 3, and he's just the butterfly now. So he shows up at the beginning of Persona 3, and he's the save points in Persona 4. He's there. He's always there, but he's only in the background.
Well, I think the butterfly is better. Wait, so was he like the Teddy or the sort of Morgana?
No, he's just he's like a otherworldly godlike character. So yeah, he's not of this world, I guess, is a good way to put it.
You know what I do think is a little silly about this game?
What's that?
Well, the first time we played it, one of the first things we commented on was it was kind of weird that Igor's voice didn't sound the same, and that ended up being an important detail.
Yeah, you're right. I did notice that, and that was pretty cool. Save your current progress? Oh, you know.
No, don't save. We're doing this hard mode all at once.
Are you serious?
No.
No, I was gonna say I'm saving. Oh well, it's too late. I did not save.
Well.
It's okay. I'm switching the modes here. It's regular. That's the one we want. Okay, that's a little better, I'm sure.
Why? What did you change it to?
I changed it to the bi-directional mode.
As opposed to
The omnidirectional.
Oh.
Which I guess might help.
Oh.
Maybe it won't.
Okay. So that's right. So you make the mistake of assisting.
Unfortunately, you make the mistake of assisting a woman who's being assaulted. So,
And the motherfucker like falls and hits his head and is like.
Yeah, and he was rich, so he sues the shit out of you.
So you go to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's shitty.
That's what you get for being a good person. It's the truth. Oh, hell.
Ooh,
If only you knew.
foreshadowing.
Yeah. I would love to actually get a copy of some of the older Persona games. Right now, we're on the Persona 4. I mean, we're on the PlayStation 4. We're using the remote play. And it's a pretty cool little system there. But ideally, we'll be doing games from all kinds of consoles, not just the PlayStation 4.
Weird. Oh, weird app thing.
Yeah, it just shows up. That's not weird. It's like, oh, this is only a little weird. Everyone just kind of stops. Although I did not see, we haven't watched the anime yet, the Persona 5 animation.
Oh, is there one?
Yeah, they made one.
Well, I don't think we've seen the one. I haven't seen the one for 4 either.
Well, I have it for 4, but I'm waiting for you to beat the game.
What the shit? I don't remember this.
That's the, I think it's...
Oh, I think it's his Persona.
Arsenio Hall.
That's not Arsenio. What are you talking about?
It's Arsene, that's his name.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's not Arsenio Hall.
obviously.
It could be.
Delete.
Delete. Get out of here.
Delete. Delete.
Delete this.
Delete this.
Alright, the first like 10 hours.
Is that still a meme if you say it out loud like that?
No.
What is it?
I don't know. I guess maybe it is. Yeah. Alright, tutorials. They'll tell you what to do. Don't ever worry. You have to, like, they make you go through all this, like, subway stuff in the beginning, and then, like, you never have to go here again. You just don't, because, they give you the square button, so it's not an issue.
Starting today, Sojiro Sakura will be taking care of me.
Sojiro Sakura. What a wonderful man. He's a great boy. Oh, I can find the residence. His residence, like his house. I know where that is. It's over this
He
way.
doesn't live over the shop, right?
No, he does not. No, he lives. He has a house. He has
So
an
he has a
actual
house, and there's just like storage above the shop.
Yeah, it's like an attic, and that's pretty much just where the main character here lives.
Okay, but like, what do you do about like showering and stuff?
Oh shit. There's got to be a bathroom in there. There's got to be an actual. I'm sure it's an actual apartment. You know what I mean?
Oh, so he's just like that rich.
Oh, I guess. Yeah.
Is he rich? I thought
I
he had
don't-
money problems.
I don't think he's rich. But he owns a cafe, so yeah. I mean, I think he gets enough money to run
Coffee
a house.
and curry. I don't necessarily know that those things go together.
Yeah, why not? It's a little acidic. It sounds like
I really
heartburn.
want to try this. Like, I want to try like a Japanese curry dish. You know.
Sounds good.
I guess it's, I don't know, like we're used to the Indian curries, and I'm led to believe that it's a little bit different.
Sure, it's a bit different. Subtle differences. They use different seasonings and whatnot. Yeah.
Right, for sure.
Oh He's doing crosswords.
Oh,
That's how much he
Glenn?
cares. Oh man. He did that. He treats you like a shitbag, man. No respect from this guy. He does not like you.
What? Yeah, he just thinks you're a turd.
Yes, I mean, you're not wrong. Rampage.
It's not my business. Okay, we'll see. Do these two ever show up again? Because we'll see you next time implies that.
Yeah, I think that they're one of the regulars. I think that they're a thing of regulars. Not Al. You're the guy.
You're the guy.
That's what he said. That's me. I'm the piece of shit kid that you're supposed to be taking care of this whole time.
Wait, he just mentioned his parents and you skipped right past it. Now I have no idea what it said about his parents.
I think it just said something about his parents. Like, I think that that's it.
Oh, those are bags of trash. I honestly thought those were giant, like, heads of cabbage for a hot minute.
A lot of cabbage.
I was like, what is going on with that?
It's cluttered. I'm gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna do it. I usually am the
Alright.
guy.
Alright, we have to
You
keep
wanna
each other
commit?
accountable because we both do this. We both say we're gonna play through as an asshole, but then we don't. You know.
Oh man, it's hard to play this game as an asshole.
It
Though.
is. It's hard.
It makes it harder on you.
Because
You ruin your relationships with the other characters,
Oh,
and
that's right.
yeah, I
I guess you could be like a socially acceptable asshole, like the borderline sort of
like the magnificent bastard.
kind of trope, yeah.
All right.
Oh, so my parents, I guess, just sent me here because they don't
want to deal with me anymore.
They don't wanna deal
Yeah.
with us.
It was just like, screw this kid. He's helping people. Probation? Bullshit. I gotta do piss tests. Oh
Do you
man.
think he has to do that? Do you have like a probation officer? Do you gotta like check in with him?
I don't think so. I think it's more or less like
I guess not, because you do play through every day of the game, and at no point do you ever check in with
yeah, you never you're
someone
going
law
there.
enforcement.
Yeah. They just seem to kind of let you do your deal, let you do your thing. This school thing is gonna really fuck you over.
So, Shujin Academy, how does that work then, right? Because like, is it a public school? Because it seems kind of like a
Shijin, I think, is a private school.
right. But like, didn't he get kicked out of his last school? So like, wouldn't they have a hard time getting him into a private school? Isn't that like a big deal, getting kicked out of the school?
I think that's a big deal, but I don't know. It might be some sort of like a thing that the police have set up. It's really dirty in here. Look at that dust. Look at that dust effect. It's really kind of, it's like almost every individual piece of dust.
Well, dust motes.
Little dust boys.
There's a mattress here.
That's, yeah,
Is
it's
it
just,
supposed to be my bed?
right. What am I doing here?
Don't you need to unpack the box?
Do I? Try to.
Oh, yeah.
Start cleaning. Get to fucking work. Oh man. Take your time. That's a good way to do that. Just dust. Swap the deck. Get this place in working order.
He was mopping with a broom.
Yeah, he's not doing
And
a
that
great
floor
job.
still looks like shit.
Yeah, it's not the best. But hey, you know, he's doing his best. And that's all you can really ask of somebody.
Yeah, I guess somebody in his kind of situation.
He doesn't have the best situation. It's late.
I don't really see any difference.
Oh, that's what you're saying. I knew you were going to say something else.
No.
Alright. Well, hey. You did your best. It doesn't look great.
Well, okay, as long as he approves, that's good.
Yeah, hey.
And so it begins.
And so it begins. The night has come. Time to go to bed. That's something you'll do a lot in this game. Going to bed is a special action that will advance time. Time is limited. Think carefully. Well, let's go to bed. Change and go to sleep. I sleep in my jeans.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, it's not fun. Fresh child criminal record.
Oh man, you have a criminal record?
Yeah, dude. Criminal record, man. He sued your ass for...
Yeah, okay, but like suing someone for injuries doesn't necessarily imply a criminal record.
I don't know. I think he didn't sue him for injuries. I think he pressed assault charges. I think he said that this kid attacked me. Yeah, here we go. This is the nightmare. Just get in the car. Oh, there's some.
The other one? I don't know that way.
Oh yeah, this is the only place where you see this little model of this town. It's kind of cool. Don't give me that bullshit. I can't ignore this. I'm a superhero. That's
I'm
my
a
superpower.
vigilante. About to dish out some vigilante justice.
Oh man. Please don't care. Please don't care at all. Don't care one bit.
They're my bitches, bitch!
That's brutal. Guy's a wealthy politician here. Guy's a wealthy politician, it seems. Was it you? Was it you, kid? Oh man. Ooh, foreshadowing. God.
I wear my sunglasses at night.
He does wear his sunglasses at night.
He's also like bald and with facial hair, which is not
It's not the hottest
the
look.
honest look.
You don't think so? You don't-
I'm not. It's not the most popular look. I don't know. I'm not a fan. It's hard to explain.
Well, I'm sure lots of ladies think he's the hottest.
Well,
Oh, it's back. I
thought I deleted this.
I dig his phone case inside that like super rugged kind of.
Crisscross steel.
Yeah, the good shit, you know.
The good shit.
And, you know, it's really
It's real.
really durable.
It's real.
Real.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Anime cutscene.
There's a lot of anime cutscenes in the beginning here. Oh, better room.
What is that?
It's a toilet. He's in prison. He's in a prison. That's a prison toilet.
Okay, so I think we talked about this before, but like, what's the deal with prisons in Japan, right?
I don't know. What do you mean?
Well, like, the country's not very big. It's not like you can have like a high security prison in the middle of the city. That doesn't seem very smart.
They have countryside. There's enough countryside in Japan.
Is there?
Yeah, because it's they live dense.
Oh yeah.
So the
that's
cities have a
true.
lot more people than our cities have in them, even.
Yeah, I guess that's
I mean, like density-wise.
right, population density.
Right. So it's they still have countryside. There's still beautiful Japanese countryside, and then there's prisons in the middle of that countryside. Welcome to Berubet's room. The Trickster? That's my name? That's what you're gonna call me?
Trickster.
That's not very nice. I don't think that's... I kind of resent that. I didn't trick that guy into raping that girl. I'll tell you what. Sleep as F.
So, if you kill me in the dream, will I die in real life?
If you die in the dream, you die for real.
Stay Alive is the name of that movie.
That Frankie Muniz?
Yeah.
Yeah. When it came out, I remember when it came out, Game Informer did like a special, like a magazine cover for it.
Weird. The lady that the game in the movie was based off wasn't a real lady.
Hmm?
The story, they obviously take some liberties with it, but the woman, the Elizabeth Bathory lady, she was a real crazy lady who was rumored to have, like, bathed in people's blood.
Wait, in the game?
So she's
Wait.
the protagonist, the antagonist of the game. So the game that they make is about this crazy lady.
So the fictional game in the movie is actually based off of a real
historical person.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's silly. That movie's weird. I only saw it once when I was a kid.
Oh, I thought it was the shit when it came out.
I didn't.
I kind of had like a weird crush on Frankie Muniz for a while. Was kind of, I think, why that was it.
Frankie Muniz has memory problems. Did I
he's-
talk about that?
Was in like a NASCAR accident.
Yeah, he not NASCAR,
Not
but he
NASCAR,
races.
a race car
And yeah, he got in a race car accident, and I guess he doesn't remember like filming any of
Like
Malcolm
being
in the Middle.
involved, yeah,
Like
like
any
a
of
star
that.
Malcolm in the Middle.
He doesn't remember any of that. That's going to be the saddest thing.
Weird, yeah, I couldn't even imagine what that would be like.
Yeah.
Because then you like be watching recordings of yourself. And
Did you watch that? I guess. Why
I
would
don't
you
know.
not?
I would kind of want to, maybe. I don't know.
I feel like I would want to. I guess to feel.
Maybe it would make me feel more like me, or maybe it would help me pretend to be more like me. In which case, eventually, I would just.
But what would you be pretending to be? Because if you don't know what it's like to be you, then you wouldn't. It wouldn't be much to pretend about, right?
Yeah, but like if let's say you woke up tomorrow and you had 0 memories, would you still be the person that you are?
No, you'd be a different person. You'd
That's what I'm
essentially wake up
saying.
as. Well, then exactly. So you wouldn't need to pretend to be you because you wouldn't know what you're pretending to be. You wouldn't have a you.
Well, but you would if you were watching. I don't know. So then would he just become his character from Malcolm in the Middle?
If he based his entire life off of.
Oh
Oh no, it's happening.
no! Pipe water.
Oh no. If he based his entire personality off of who he thought he was from the show, then yeah, maybe he would think that he was his character from Malcolm in the Middle. But I don't know. He obviously hasn't done that. Oh man. Back to school.
Weird. Like, how do you think that came up?
What?
Well, like, think about it, right? Like, that wouldn't be like the first thing. Like upon waking up from any serious head injury, the first thing wouldn't be like, "Hey, do you remember starring in this like mid-90s sitcom show?" Right? So I'm sure he had some like trauma, but like, when do you think it came up that he didn't remember that?
Well, I don't think that he didn't lose all his memory. I think he just
No, I know.
has.
That bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the details of what his deal is, but.
I don't know, because I'm kind of just picturing it like one day after the accident, they're just talking, and he was like, yeah, someone's like, yeah, back when you were starring in Malcolm in the Middle, and he was just like, when I was what?
I don't know about that. I feel like he would know about having done that, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know how much he doesn't remember. I don't know. I just know that he doesn't
Oh,
remember.
it's the hot maid teacher.
Oh, she's the best. She's
You
best
know,
girl.
you say that, but I've tried to tell you to romance her like the last 2 times, and you didn't.
I didn't want
not
to.
interested.
I didn't want to. I don't know why. Just didn't want to.
I think you should date the weird nurse lady.
Should I date weird nurse lady? I almost did last time, but I blew it.
You blew it.
I blew it. I said the wrong thing.
You said the wrong thing. Can you date the redhead? What's her name?
Yeah, you date every girl in the game.
Even the girl that comes in at like the very end, so she basically doesn't matter.
Yeah, pretty much. She's like the. Yeah. Yeah, you can do it, but it's hard. You know, you gotta have the. You gotta know what you're doing.
Why are they at the school on a Sunday?
You've been treating me like a garbage bag this whole time I've been here. What'd you say?
Why is anybody at the school on Sunday?
Well, they're not. That's why we're here. I mean, I'm sure people are there. They work there, you know.
I don't know.
Yeah, people were at schools on weekends when we were in school.
Yeah, but not like the principal or the teachers.
Yeah, I think so.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
No.
I think so. They did like cleaning and like lesson planning and meetings and whatnot. They were there. People were there. Administrative folks were there for sure.
I don't know about that.
I think that I think so. I could be wrong, but I think so.
I guess it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. This dude's a weirdo.
Oh, he's.
Oh, that's right. No, he's a fucking like pervert, child molester, basically.
Yeah, he's the only good antagonist of the game, in my opinion.
The only one who actually like deserves what he's got coming as far as the only good antagonist, or the only one.
No, so this game has a problem, and I'm not the first one to mention this. I've seen videos people mention this, but this game has an issue with forgetting the points that it brings up. You know, I think so. It's like this, right? This whole first bit, right? You've got Kamoshida, and he's doing his deal, and it's all the assaults and sexual harassments and whatnot. That's all. It gets pretty. It is what it is, and then. I'm trying to think of how to word this. Okay, so right?
All things considered, she goes through what is a pretty traumatizing experience.
An is sexually harassed by her teacher, and it causes her other friend, who is also sexually harassed by the teacher, to attempt suicide. So it gets pretty serious, and it handles sexual harassment as a pretty serious issue. And then literally in the next chapter,
you're trying to recruit
Yusuke, and he's like, yeah, you gotta
pose naked for me.
Right.
And then all of her buddies who were just like super outraged at this teacher sexually harassing the students were like, yeah, you gotta pose naked for him, cause
it's funny.
It's funny now.
Yeah, it's funny now. Even though like not even a month ago, this girl was a.
But I guess it was only a big deal because it was her teacher and not her friends pressuring her to get naked.
Yeah. Also, it's just yeah.
No, I was being sarcastic. Not like that's actually a difference. Like,
no, yeah, I know. More cutscenes. What are you even animating here? Like just shit, I realized.
Oh, that's right. That actually. Is this like what is the speed? If the train goes below 55 miles an hour.
Speed 3.
That guy's dead.
No, it's the.
Oh no, he's.
It's a mental shutdown.
What's with like the bleeding at the mouth?
That's just what they do. I don't know. Think so?
I mean, I saw this video the other day of this homeless dude who was just like laying on the tracks when the train came in, and the train just rolled over like it was fine. He was laying down there like he put his hand up between the train and the platform. He was still smoking his cigarette. He was just fine. And then he crawled out from under the train, picked up a bottle and chucked it at the train, and then got onto the platform and walked past the fire department who was just showing up and was just going to walk away. And one of the bystanders was like, no, that's the dude. That's the guy over there. And they were like, all right, well, are you okay? Like, can we look at you? And he like just started like dancing, like, yeah, I'm fine. And you were like, all right. It was a very strange thing.
Weird.
He was just hanging out on the tracks.
That is strange. That's a strange. It's a strange something. I'll tell you what. The tippy top of that icy berg. The tippy top with a cherry on top.
Like a Sunday. Last Sunday was National Sunday Day.
It was that. It was National Ice Cream Sunday Day.
Or in the U.S., I guess.
In the United States of America. Japanese old man.
I think that's what he says.
No, he's a Japanese old man.
No, but I'm talking about the way you said it.
Oh, yeah, a little bit. I'm out of here.
I want a fancy book and like that for my desk.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I need fancy books and a fancy desk.
This is an enormous staircase.
It's a fancy building. This guy runs the country, man. Is he the... I don't remember. He's not the president. He's not the president. Is he?
What is the other game? There's another game though where like they do this kind of thing.
They do what kind of thing?
Where like, oh, he's your best friend, and then it turns out he's not.
A lot of games have done this. It's not It's a pretty common trope in storytelling in general. I think.
Okay, but I'm just, all things considered, I'm really annoyed that you can't do anything about it.
I'm really annoyed. Yeah, actually, it bums me out when they give you like a party member that's only there for like a little bit. It seems pointless.
Well, not even that, but like, I guess that you don't have the option to actually, I don't know, change what happens story-wise?
I think it'd be cool if you gave they gave you the option to keep Akechi instead of having him leave. You know, I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, make sure you don't break the law, you dumbass law-breaking.
Lawbreaker.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit, and everybody hates you.
You're a piece of shit lawbreaker who
I
breaks
leave
laws.
right now. Sojiro is the baddest badass, though. Sojiro should have been joined your party.
No, I guess that wouldn't be any weirder than like a fox or a dog joining your party.
No, dog is the best. Dog is the best party member in Persona 3.
Is there an animal in this one besides Morgana? Lame.
Just Morgana. She's enough of an animal. He, I guess, he's a male. Should write down what happened today in the diary. Saving times. Yeah. Alright, well, yeah, I think that this is a pretty good time to call it then. We're gonna save it. I'm not gonna save over those. I'll start a new one here. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks if anybody actually watched this. Thanks for
I think
doing
one
so.
person did. Thanks.
Yeah, I guess if that's the case, hey, it says 2 viewers, so yeah, somebody watched it. Thanks. Anyway, it's been great. It's been fun.
And we'll see you again next time.
Yeah, we'll see anyone out there next time. Bye.